that you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more. But it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Along with Greg Olsen, Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air. Here's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will be a Lions 1st down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
By 20.
Goff to throw on 1st down. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Jahmyr Gibbs! And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. first carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Neighbors in motion. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. It is 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Flushed to his right, going for it all. And he's in. Ty Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
to kick off. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. At their own 35-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Goff to throw. Right side. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Retains possession. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
180. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
180! What's up? What's up?
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
11. Whirling. What's up?
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and 10.
180!
From the gun, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and they come out to the 20-yard line. At their own 20-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Now McCarthy. He'll set up the screen to Hall. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Third down, here's Hall. Inside the 35. And he will score. Reese Hall, touchdown Vikings. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We go tonight.
On first and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. That one way too slow in developing. Rally to the ball, they get their man, and it's no gain.
No gain on the play.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
12. 17. 17.
A second down throw for Goff. Is caught left side by St. Brown. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So after 1, it's the Vikings with the edge. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
We go. What?
Here's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
White 20. What's that?
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On play action, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Black 20. What's that?
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6.
180. 5. We're good.
Out of the shotgun. It's gone. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
180. Go, 12. Let's go. Hey, kill.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
120. We go. 76. Hey, 5. What's that?
Here's Goff. That's over the middle. Taken in by LaPorta. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
34 yards.
It is a huge play for Detroit. It's a gain of 34.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
180. Turbo set. Hey, white wings. What's that? Turbo set.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Neighbors in motion. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Michael Hoyt is there to end the play. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. 19. Play action now. It's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. That pickup was for 29 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10 at the Lions' 36-yard line.
Second and 10. Here's McCarthy. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hall. And he's in! Reese Hall. Touchdown, Vikings. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Reichert now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. The Vikings go up by 7, 28-21. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st down, it's Goff. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
A run here with Gibbs. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go. Is that 180?
Goff to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
What's that?
A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Pacheco, ball carrier. Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Hardball.
To throw is Goff. Henderson threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Wait, 20. Ric Flair. Motion. Zula.
From the gun, it's Goff. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
To return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Set up the screen with Hawkinson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half. Here's Hawkinson in motion. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On the run, here's Hall. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 7 and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Here's a designed run. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. An even 40 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood.
To the goal line and in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You gotta reach them, but it's not enough.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. On the run to the right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Forced out wide. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, it's Goff. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he will go all the way. Hi, Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. The ball comes out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Neighbors in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And the Lions are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That one out wide to Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Four now. 180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Coming across. He's got it in the hands of Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
20.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Throwing on second down. Goff. To the right side. That's St. Brown. It'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. Look at this right to the 20-yard line. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. On second down, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On play action, here's McCarthy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
McCarthy to the air on second down. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Viking 18.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Pacheco, ball carrier. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hold on.
From the gun, it's Goff. Quick slam, caught by St. Brown. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
It's a gain of
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
180.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And the Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Goff. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being complete.
Goff to throw again on 2nd down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Detroit Lions.
They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
20. Super 1.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, marks him down right at the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Samuel, gonna see what he can do. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. And that's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
40 down.
Throwing, Lance, and unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we ready.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Come on, set. 45. Wide. Hut, hut.
He'll try and run it here with the checkup. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
33-yard line.
To throw, here's Lance. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to pitch.
And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Uh-oh. He's into space past the 25. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The kicker on.
Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Yeah.